Welcome back, everybody. This is number 3, the Infinite One, and Joker the Outcast of the Castout crew with Castout Radio Experience.
Yeah. Sorry, had to get my little John on.
You would. Yes, so we have come back from another musical break, and we have Mr. Leo Rich on the phone with us, and we are going to speak with him very briefly. Well, I shouldn't say briefly because that ain't right. Leo is never brief. You can't be brief with a comedian. You gotta let him flow. But we're going to talk to him about who he is, kind of introduce him to you all, and let him talk about what he has going on and how you can reach out to him to book him for a show or have him host your event, which he's done for us, by the way. Did an excellent job of it. The crowd was loving it. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Leo Rich.
Yes. About time. I was been waiting all day. The first guest was amazing. She was like, for real, we need to find some guys for her program. That's what I really was.
Yeah, some young men, yeah.
Yeah, we gonna start working on that tomorrow.
Yeah, true. You got to do the memes and the call outs and all of that.
Yep, whether they go to the high school or not, whether you just want to have some young men volunteer and go in and just be the chaperone or the escort for the night.
Yep, that would be a fantastic gig.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Leo, tell the people who you are, where you hail from, and what it is that you do, sir.
Well, my name is Leo Rich. You can find me on Facebook, Leo Rich, Instagram, Leo Rich _ I'm your stand-up comedian. I also do the skit on Instagram. But I love
hilarious.
The stand-up game. The stand-up game is a lot different than the skits on the internet. So we like to really set the tone with the skits. But on the stage, you got to really, really bring it. It's challenging, but it's real fun. I guess the more real you get, the more they love you. So I'm just going to get as real as it needs to get, you know?
Yeah. They say the life of a comedian is a life of pain. Yeah.
Yes. My girlfriend, she's stronger than me, so I'm going to have to deal with a lot of pain the whole relationship. So I'm going to stay in line. Shit.
She going to kick you in the shins when she hear that.
Yeah.
So I knew my girl was the one when she slammed me into an armoire. We was just playing.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know she had all that strength. I was like, wow. But I ain't got to worry about having security no more. Now I got the love of my life and security. I can save some money.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's true. That's very true, brother. I'm sure she's going to protect you, too. Get out of here, groupie.
Yeah, that's my man.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So, Leo, how long have you been doing comedy, brother?
It's been about a year and 2 months. I've been counting, but I'm hoping that I get into it so deep I can stop counting. I can just start saying 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. That's how I'm looking at it. Just that's how I want to be at it. But yeah, about a year and 2 months. So I love it. I always get in trouble for talking, so now I get to actually talk.
You get paid for talking.
Yeah. I can imagine you was the kid in class that was always getting in trouble for cracking jokes or messing with somebody.
So how did you come to be in stand up? How did that come about?
Man, I got in crude and shrewd like anybody else. I used to get on stage and just want to talk about explicit stuff. Because my life was explicit,
Yeah.
So I had somebody supporting me to be up there, but go ahead and talk about this. Go talk about this, and I just went up there and did it. I used to just run through it, but now I'm working on the comedic timing, and it's just better.
Yeah.
Just to slow it down and talk to the crowd. But I used to
like
just say what I had to say and forget what you had to say. I'm just gonna say my joke. And if you like it, you'll get it later.
Right.
So you've matured a bit, huh?
I like slowing it down.
Yeah.
How do you handle hecklers? You had any hecklers yet?
My first show, I started talking about I said, "Oh, white people dogs," and the and the woman right before me, it was actually be a white female comedian. She was listening to my set. She was like, No, you can hear it on my video. I can see the video of her being like, no, don't go there. And I was just like, nah. I said, white people dogs. I'm scared of white people dogs because they dogs be big and they be barking and they be like, what kind? It's just a baby. I'd be like, what kind of baby is that? You know what I'm saying? They dogs be big, so she didn't like but she just. That's the only kind of heckler I ever had. I never had nobody just had. I did a show with a guy named Tadarian. That's my boy right there. My girlfriend calls him TT.
Wow.
Poor rascal.
Yeah, but I did a show with him. He's been in the game for almost 10 years, 7 years now. But I used my phone one time at one of his comedy shows, and I got through my set. That's what I can tell you. And after I got out, man, he chewed into me like a coach. Like, you know how you hit somebody late after a play?
Yeah.
He chewed into me like that. He's like, don't you ever use your phone. I was about to give you the light. Don't you ever do that again in your life. And every time we started talking about each other, he always said, at least I ain't got to bring out my phone to remember my jokes.
Bird.
Yeah,
Bird.
that's a tough
That's
one,
a
brother.
good support system right there, bro. That's a good good keep you in check kind of thing.
Yeah.
Man, he's the biggest heckler I know.
That is so cool. Is he local too? Is he from the Houston area?
Local. Yeah, he actually has a special out right now. You already know what it is. He has a comedy special out right now. Y'all should support it. I'm gonna go and I'll go and post it after this since he got some merch. I'm trying to get my merch up because you got to have merch. Like if I could do anything, even if I go give some free ties out for that lady, the first lady on here, just do something to get my name out. So that's what I like to do is just get my name out right now because word of mouth is the fastest way of travel. And once my name is Leo Rich on stage, but my real name is Lynn Carlos Wayne Madamere, and it's like
that's your real name.
That's my real name.
Wow,
so
bro.
Yeah, and when I was young, I used to be like Lynn Carlos Wayne Madamere the first. And that's how people used to know me. Even all my classmates, they're like, he's the first. Why is he saying he's the first? And he's like 8 years old. That's how I used to say my name.
Oh my gosh.
And so by saying the first, you was already given the precursor that you naming your son
the
after
second.
you.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you when I changed my name. I changed my name when I went to Florida. I was working in sales like I do now, but I was fixing windshields on military bases in Florida.
Yeesh.
And I used to go out there and I do cold call. I'd walk up to people and I'd be like, I try to fix your windshield, but I'd be like, hello, my name is Lynn Carlos Wayne. I'd be like, hello, my name is Lynn Carlos. I'm out here fixing windshields, doing safety checks to make sure you have no rocks in your windshield. You mind if I just give you a quick look while you fill up your car? They'd be like, what's your name? And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, all right. So I came back. I went out there in Florida the first day. In Texas, I can make sales because people in Texas don't care what your name is. They just, but okay, boy, But like when I went to Florida, they'd be like, what's your name? Because I look Haitian. In Florida, black people look, Hispanics look black. You know what I mean? So it's like they thought I was like Panamanian.
That's that Dominican influence. That Dominican.
Yeah. So the next day I went back and I just changed my name to Leo. They was like, "Oh, Leo? Oh, I'm a Leo. Oh, my cat's name's Leo." I was like, "Okay, this is working a lot better."
Yeah, I could dig that. That's a hell of a story right there.
Wow.
Yeah, Leo is a more marketable name than Lynn Carlos.
Oh man, for real though, for real. So, who are your biggest influences in the comedy industry?
Man, you're stealing questions out my mouth.
Well, I'm sorry, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the white comedians a lot. Bernie Mac for sure the best, but I like the more satire like Gary Owens. He's really funny to me.
Yeah.
And then you got hardcore guys like Corey Holcomb. He just has a whole different type of style. He's like real raw.
Yeah.
And I wish I could say the things he's saying and get some laughs. I'm pretty sure if I say that, people will be looking at me like I'm a young, out of control young man.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes that's what they need.
But your real is your real. DL made it with that.
Yeah.
Shoot, DL, Paul Mooney, they all were just raw and wicked. They didn't even care.
Man, I think I need to just get raw and wicked with it because honestly and truly, I really think about the bigger picture, like being like a cruise comedian or something like that, where I can
Oh,
go
they
and do
make
kids,
man the cruise comedians,
where I
boy.
can do kid shows and then backdoor and do adult shows on the same night.
Yeah.
I just want the whole thing, but maybe I should just stick with the just raunchy and just give it to them hardcore. But I
Yeah,
just
be
think about
diverse.
every check possible. That's what.
Yeah, just be diverse, man.
Nothing
That way
wrong with that.
you don't pigeonhole yourself into one type of comedy, and it gives you a
Yeah,
heck of a lot more opportunity. But ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, you are listening to Mr. Leo Rich. He is our second guest on the Castout Radio Show tonight. It is about what 8:35 or 7:35. I'm so confused. The time just changed. It's
7:35.
It's 35 somewhere. It's 35 Old Zulu, and we're gonna take a quick break. And on the other side of that break, we will be back with Mr. Leo Rich.
Yes.
Hello again. It is
Joker the Outcast.
and number 3, the Infinite One.
We are back on the line here with Leo Rich.
Leo Rich.
Our favorite comedian extraordinaire.
We were talking to this guy during the break, man, and we were all in here just busting kneecaps laughing.
Right.
Oh my God. So Leo Rich. I cannot, regurgitate your real name. Forgive me, brother, because that's just a little bit much for me. It's
All I can remember is Juan Carlos.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's as far as I get. But
I exposed myself, man. I'm a complicated brother, man.
yes, indeed, you're very layered, like an onion.
Yeah,
So
that's why most of my fans are women, because I'm complicated. They like that.
I guess so.
Yeah,
they do.
that's true.
Yeah.
Women like
They
complicated
can figure you
men.
out. You like too simple for them.
Yeah. If you're too simple for them, there's no challenge.
Yeah, they just move on to your homeboy or something. Hey, so tell everybody what you've been up to, Leo. Tell them what you've been doing comedy-wise and kind of give the people a sense of where you are.
Awesome, man. I started at Secret Group. Secret Group had the open mic. I got introduced to the game by an officer, a school cop. That's already funny. So
What was his
he
name?
started telling me. I can't hear you.
What was the officer's name?
His name is Leroy Reese.
Okay, this is not the same officer then.
Yeah, Leroy Reese. He actually does comedy also.
Ah.
So yeah, so he put me on, and I started doing the open mics. I used to treat the open mics like it was game day, and all the comedians would be like, "Man, you need to calm down with that." You know what I mean? It's just, you need to start working on your material. You need to just like stop inviting all these people to your open mics and all this. I was like, man, I don't care. I'm Leo Rich, the comedian. I want to be famous now, so now I'm just like working on just hitting the mics, and just getting on many open mics and trying to. My latest show was at Post Oak with my boy Tadarian, little TT, my girl called TT. Yeah,
Nice.
he did a show. He hosted his own Valentine's show, and it was real nice. I was supposed to be on Zen's last show, but my job called me to Cali. So I was like, I'm going to go to Cali instead of doing the show, even though I should have just went to the show. Man, I had a great time in California, man. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but you never know how those things are going to pan out. So, I mean, California is a land of opportunity, to be honest with you, especially when it comes to this, because that's where Hollywood is, of course. So it wasn't necessarily a bad move to, go to the west side for a little bit.
Now,
Yeah,
what did
sir, man. Ain't nobody pick my country tail up though. So I guess I need to go back out there.
They think about things for a while out there, man. You never know how it's gonna shake out. They'll put you in a file, and when a project jumps up, hey, can you do such and such? And then they'll drop you in,
Now, what did they have you doing when you went out there?
Oh well, I do demos. I do like little events at the Costco. And we set up in the biggest retailer, and I sell these wellness anti-inflammatory shots. So we have orange and turmeric, Then we have orange and ginger. The turmeric is good for the joints. They make you feel better if you have like arthritis, any back pain. Then the ginger and orange is good for digestive aid. It's an anti-inflammatory for more like sinuses, allergies. It's also immune support with the, with the orange. So it's just real good. And they come in glass bottles, and we sell them in the Costco. And I just do shows. I just stand up there all day, and I'm just like, would you like to try some juice today?
Oh man, do you be cracking jokes and everything?
Yeah, so it's real good material. Every time I tell somebody I'm a comedian, they're like, oh yeah, I bet you get a lot of material here.
Yeah, that's a pretty healthy darn juice though.
Oh yeah, that juice is amazing. It changed my life. I had a bum shoulder, and I didn't know what I was gonna do about my shoulder. I was taking the turmeric shots, the orange and turmeric. Mm-hmm. We sell them in HEB and Costco too. You might see me at your nearest HEB soon or Costco. Never know. I'm always in and out.
And what's the name of the juice?
It's called Buddha juice. So it's Buddha juice, and it's just
You know what? I saw that bottle the other day in the store. I was looking at it. Real talk. I saw one of those bottles in the store.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was it in a 2 ounce or was it in a bigger bottle?
It was in a bigger bottle.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's definitely one of our more premier juices. But we do sell the orange juice and grapefruit now in the bigger bottle, so they might have one of those. People love orange juice, even though it's high in fruit sugar. It's hard to sell orange juice because it's high in fruit sugars. That's why we sell them in the 2 ounce bottles, so it's naturally low in fruit sugars.
Interesting concept there.
Yeah, very, very interesting. I've got it down to a T. I sold over $1,400 in juice by myself.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And the CFO was right there standing next to me, so my black tail was smiling. It was all about attitude. You change your attitude, you change your life. I promise you, it ain't never gonna change. That's all. When people ask me, when did you want to start being a comedian? When I changed my attitude. When I stopped being like, I gotta be cool and then go hang out and tell jokes all night. Because people used to look at me weird because I just want to joke all the time. They'd be like, this dude wants to joke? I'm like, yeah, it's time to joke. I just always want to joke. So now I actually get paid to do it. Hey. The next show will be with Zen at the Showtime Bar and Lounge. It's going to be pretty good.
And that is in North Houston, everybody. So if you're in the Houston area, you're listening to this, if you get an opportunity to go out there, make sure you go out there. They have a really good lineup. And as you can hear, Mr. Rich is a pretty hilarious guy. So he will definitely be in the building, God willing. And you will get to see him live and in person.
And tell us what day that is again.
It'll be April 7th.
April 7th.
I'll be doing a whole bunch of comedy on like being prosperous and, relationships and all the funny stuff that just needs the positive, because my comedy comes from a positive place. So I just like to let people know they can come and they ain't got to worry about me just cussing them out or just talking about their shoes, because their shoes are probably going to be better than mine. So they don't even have to worry about that. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Nice, nice. Well, listeners of the Castout Radio Show, again, we've been on the line with Brother Leo Rich. Let me get it right.
He will be Rich Leo pretty soon.
Yeah, he will be Rich Leo pretty soon.
Wealthy, rich, wealthy.
Yeah. Big dreams, big plans.
Yep.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back, close out the show. Leo Rich, before we let you go, again, give everybody your social media and contact information in case they want to book you for anything.
All right, it's Leo Rich, your favorite comedian. You can find me on Facebook at Leo Rich and Instagram at Leo Rich _, Twitter _ Leo Rich. It's just find Leo Rich. I'm gonna find Leo Rich. Hashtag Leo Rich. Look it up on Instagram. You'll find my videos and you'll have a good time watching them. Sit back with your husband and your wife, and you can sit back and watch the videos in bed. And you don't have to go get no Netflix, because you can watch Leo Rich now. Now that you know what Leo Rich is, you can go look at my videos. I got tons of videos.
Oh my gosh!
Make sure you follow. Have a good time, and just check out the show on the 7th. Thank you.
All right. Now, one more question. Is it best to contact you through Instagram and Facebook, or do you have a phone number you can give out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Instagram and Facebook it is.
You're right. We will be back in just a second, in a few minutes. I'm Joker the Outcast. He is number 3, the Infinite One. Leo Rich, thanks for joining us, brother.
All right, thank you.